Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my second video, and I have made quite a lot of progress since I last uploaded a video. I'm just going to show you what's been going on. And before we get started today, I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who saw my very first video, the video I uploaded before this one. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate that. It's pretty impressive that only like a day or two after, like 40 whole people have watched it. I'm pretty proud of that. Thank you guys. So as you can see here, I have added some fog effects, which I think looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, also we've got this monster. I will disable that because you're gonna get to see it today, because I'm gonna do a little bit of gameplay just to show you guys how the game is actually looking right now. Monster disabled. Anyways, so we've got fog. The fog isn't as dense in the daytime, but there is still a little bit of fog during the day. During the early morning, though, and once it's starting to get towards night, then we've got some more denser fog. I have upgraded how the animals look, because I used these random assets. They were a little bit better than my own art skills, but that's not saying much because my digital art skills at least are absolutely horrible. I can't do 3D modeling at all, so all the models, except for the house, I built the house myself. Are you proud of me? But yeah, basically, we've got more tasks, so you can water the tomatoes, you can water the cabbage, you can polish the tools because they're kind of rusty, you can feed the cows, you can milk the cows. I know they're not actually cows, they're bulls, and you can't milk them, but it works well enough. I just needed tasks. And then there's chickens, and you can feed the chickens, and you can collect chicken eggs. You can take out the trash. There's also this thing here, mailbox. It just gives you a whole bunch of random letters, weird letters that I asked ChatGPT to generate for me, so they're like really weird in like a weird kind of way. And then we have expanded the terrain. So like this water here was like as far back as it went before, but now as you can see, it goes significantly further back. And then we've moved, we've put a statue over here. And then I added a tank just for fun. It's like broken down and like partially buried in the ground. I'm gonna put a task here, one of like the weird creepy tasks where it's gonna be like visit the gravestone at night or something. Not sure yet. And then I've added a new type of task that has to do with the mushrooms. Yeah, and then basically I've just fixed a whole bunch of bugs and added new features and stuff. So I guess I might as well show you how the game is looking like. Oh, I added sounds too. So, new game. Oh, I'm still trying to work on like the mist tasks up in the corner, as you can see. But yes, now there's footsteps sounds. You walk slightly slower just because I had to make the days longer so that you would actually have to stay up past 8 eventually. But yeah, as you can see, in the early morning, it's quite foggy. But that's okay. We've got milk the cows, water the tomatoes, feed the chickens, take out the trash, and collect 5 mushrooms. So I'll milk these cows. But yeah, so the monster doesn't spawn until you actually stay up and awake past 8 p.m. So the early game, you're not actually ever going to see the monster because you're going to be able to get all your tasks done before then. But then eventually I'm going to have tasks that force you to stay up into the night. Right? Yeah. So, oh yeah, if you want to see those weird letters, you can. ChatGPT just generated a bunch of weird letters. So, I added that just for fun. I'm gonna make them actually important later, but right now, they don't mean anything. Oh yeah, I played around with the player controller. I was trying to change the speed, but I was being kind of an idiot, and I was playing around with the jump stuff instead of the I was playing around with the jump speed instead of the movement speed, and then I never actually fixed it, so now when you press space, this happens. It's not supposed to do that. So we're gonna fix that. At some point. It's not very high on the priorities list at the moment, though. Basically, I need to find a way to make the days go by faster, especially in the early game. But I want them to be longer, like mid and end games, so that you can actually be forced to stay up late doing tasks and stuff. Basically, I want this to be a long game, not like one of those games you can complete in a little bit of time. But yeah, basically a game that's gonna take a long playthrough to finish. That's why I want this game to be. But I also want it to be fun, not just boring and monotone. So, if you have any ideas, please let me know. But yeah, also, what I plan to do is after I release this video, I will create a build of this game just as it is, and then I'm gonna release that onto Unity for you guys to try out if you want. This game's far from being done, but I just want to make sure everything's working for everyone before I go too far into production. So, you guys are gonna be able to try this out soon, as soon as I find the last mushroom. There it is. But yeah, and then I'm gonna just cheat a little bit and make it nighttime, so you guys can see everything that happens at night. That mushroom is not collectible for the collect mushrooms task, though. That one's for a different task that may or may not work at the moment. I've never gotten around to trying it out because you can only get it around day 20 or something, and that is a long time to play test. But so we're gonna get here and we're gonna set it to about 7:30 at night, I guess. Game manager hour, and that's 18. Oh no, we want 19. Yeah, I just set it to 50. Yeah, okay, so see, it's nighttime, the music changes, and the monster has spawned. The monster's behavior, oh yeah, you can see the glowing eyes. See? The monster's behavior is kind of weird at the moment, but I'm trying to get it to work. Basically, the monster just hides behind trees and looks at you. But the method I have of keeping it on the ground, you might have been able to tell, is not the best because it keeps jumping around and stuff. But I think it works, right? It's gonna stay on the ground, or is it? I think. goes in the ground. Whatever. I've still got a lot of work to do on this game, but it already looks significantly scarier. That's not supposed to look like that. Okay, we got a floating rock. Anyways, I have a lot to work on this game, but I will still release a web build of it onto Unity Games, just so you can try it out if you want to. Oh, I do have at least what I think is a nice menu, right? You've got save, load, new, and quit options. I think that looks pretty good personally, but I guess I don't really know. So, that is our progress so far. I'm excited to get this game out to you guys, so I'm gonna work on it as much as I can. And I guess until next time, guys, see you later.